The following podcast contains real reviews and the ridiculous reactions of two would-be oracles of the internet. The opinions expressed and presented are mere musings, so please humor their hijinks with a laugh and not by taking anything they say seriously. Seriously.
Hello and welcome to ReviewParty.com. I'm Brent.
I'm Matt.
We have a friggin' podcast for you. It's so sweet, and sweet not as in cool. It's just really heartwarming. This podcast.
Oh.
We look at reviews on the internet, which are. You think it would be something new and modern relatively in 2026. No, actually, it's old and archaic, and AI is replacing us in our ability to think, starting with our ability to review corporate products. When we leave bad reviews for these corporate products, corporations lose money, and they don't like that. So they're going to let AI review it for us.
Actually, I think yesterday, the day before maybe, I saw a friend of the podcast, Jacob Kihas, posted something to his story, and it was like a screenshot of somebody on Reddit for some AI. It's like, I wish Sora could like auto generate a prompt for you because I'm out of prompt ideas. It's like I want, and it's like juxtaposed with the fat future humans from WALL-E sitting in their floating chairs. Like, that's you people.
Can my magic 8-ball ask the questions too? It's too much to think of new questions.
Yeah, it's disheartening. Put a little notebook in your pocket and just write things in there. But you do a little sketch. You think of a funny joke, write it in there. Let's get back to something, people.
Yeah, so true. But anyway, this website, this podcast is about internet reviews. We read them, we laugh, we cry, we lament, and that's what that covers it. Oh yeah, Google,
Amazon, IMDb, Quills.com, JCP. All of them.
Yeah, we got to make a. We Shop Music, Nirvana the band, the show type song for all the places we get.
We do, yeah.
Super Mario RPG, Sonic the Hedgehog, Donkey Kong 3. Do you want to start? I
want to kick things off. I got an IMDb review. As long as we're lamenting like the current state of affairs in the world today. I got an IMDb review here from 2008. You remember that year? Things seemed kind of pretty decent in 2008.
We thought the world was going to end in like 4 years.
Little did we know
it was more like 12.
Speaking of the world ending, this is an IMDb review of Omen 4, The Awakening. Brother, they just be making omens left and right, I guess.
Well, good thing it's not colon for The Awakening.
Yeah, I don't want to find out what's going on down there. Not until I'm 40. This, apparently, the plot's like Damien's daughter is getting adopted now. So the daughter of the child of Satan. I don't really know. I don't know if I've ever actually seen The Omen, but I know, like, the plot. Whatever. This is a 2008 circa review from Jana_O'Brien, and it is titled Screwed Up Time Frame. Jana writes, "What was the deal with the clothes?" They were all dressed like something out of the late 70s, early 80s. The cars were even outdated. The school was outdated. The nuns' attire was outdated. And the hospital looked like something from the 40s, with its wards and wooden staircases and things. Nothing in the whole movie implied it took place in 1991. My mother was laughing, saying, quote, "God, when was this movie made?" When we pressed the, quote, info button on our remote, we were sure 1991 had to be a typo. Did anybody else notice this? My favorite part, though, was when the woman tells her uppity muck husband on the telephone about the inverted cross in the mirror, and he just says, quote, "Well, look, I've got a Congress meeting. I'll talk to you about it later," end quote. That line was just classic. Just like a man. My mother's favorite part was when they gave the, quote, spawn of the devil child her very own Rottweiler. My mother said, "Just what the spawn of the devil needs. A Rottweiler." She also enjoyed all the people collapsing in the churches, clutching their chests. Her other favorite part was the guy at the school parking lot driving 5 miles an hour, driving right into the garbage truck / dump truck / front end loader thingy. He had about 20 seconds to just stop the car, but he just kept going with a real dumb, vacant look on his face. I mean, how fast can you go in a school parking lot? Whatever. 1 out of 10.
I mean, this could be a corny looking movie, but I think people forget that 1991 was like a long time ago.
Yeah.
And sometimes in 1991, you go into buildings built in the 40s and stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was in a play last month, the month before, and it was set in the 30s. And like the prop and set designers, like, we're sourcing items from that look like they're from the 1920s. The music on the record player might be from like the 1920s, because guess what? These people have had to exist in this world for more than just that certain timestamp.
Right. In 1991, people were driving cars from the 70s and 80s still.
Yeah.
But do I miss those boxes that were flying around? Now we got the blobs.
Man, dude, I missed the Victory Auto Wreckers guy pulling the dang door off his car. I'm like, oh, people be driving those cars still sometimes, but not as often.
Yeah, the Cash for Clunkers.
And I
destroyed generations of beautiful boxes, but yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen any of these movies, but just because it was made in 1991... maybe in the movie it also indicates that it's set in 1991, but I wouldn't assume that.
The cheeseburgers they were eating looked like they were from the 50s. The hands they had, they looked like people's hands from the 1930s.
So
I don't quite understand.
They looked like potato grubbing hands, if you know what I mean. My mother said, "Wow, those are potato grubbing, potato scrubbing hands."
They're gonna watch movies from 2026 and be like, "Oh my God, they're using the microwave that was invented in the 1980s."
Wow. And I don't know. Maybe this is the ideal life. Maybe we should all just be sitting watching movies with our mom, commenting on stupid things.
They do sort of have a I forget their names, the Muppets and the cheap seats.
Some Statler and Waldorf, is that them?
Yeah, they got some Statler and Waldorf energy going. I can't deny it.
Yeah, maybe I've mentioned this on like an episode 150 episodes ago, but I saw Alien vs. Predator with my mom in the theaters, and like we riffed on that when we got out, but I didn't think about writing an IMDb review at the time talking about our favorite parts, like how stupid these people can be when there's a big old room full of facehugger eggs. They just walked in. They had all the time in the world to not have a facehugger jump on their face, but they just waited there. I said, just what they need, a facehugger on their face.
My favorite mom watching movie with mom trope thing she does, I don't know what to call it, mom activity, is when she thinks she solved the whole movie, and she like leans over with a big smile and be like, "Just watch, that guy's the killer," and she looks at you with twinkling eyes like that's I'm like, I think so, Mom. I think you got it. And then what she says happens doesn't happen, and then the movie ends, credit roll, and she's like, "See, I told you, that guy was the killer." And you're like, "I thought you said that guy was," and she was like, "Well, I meant that guy."
Yeah, I thought it, but I didn't say
it. Right. Or she'll twist what she said into the actual ending. And she's like, "Yep, that's what I was thinking." Classic
mom.
Yeah, my mom's apparently watched all the MCU movies now. I can't believe it.
She's ahead of me. I'm playing catch up.
No, I guess me too. Kind of. I can't even bother to watch that Hawkeye girl show. Seemed pretty good. Can't be fucked to make it through. I just watched like 2 seasons of Daredevil. That just got like shoved into my brain so I can watch Punisher, and we haven't even watched much. We watched like 3 episodes of Punisher. Actually, I think we watched a lot, but it feels like 3 episodes.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot these days.
He's gonna be in the Spider-Man movie. He's gonna say, "Hey, Red." No, that's what he calls Daredevil. Hey, Arachno boy, quit farting around or whatever Daredevil's.
Why don't you grow up there?
Yeah, I don't. In the Spider-Man movie, he can't really hit a guy with a spiked bat and have his head explode. So I don't really know what the Punisher's going to even be doing with Tom Holland.
You're going to throw it back to the popsicle.
Punisher. Hit a grenade with a baseball bat for a funny. But anyway, I got a review.
Yeah, let's hear it.
We're talking about the toughest guys around. So I have a review, and the real ones, this is, I think, a classic at this point. So a bit of a throwback product. Amazon's Green Gobbler. Drain clog dissolver, powerful liquid drain opener, and toilet clog remover, safer pipes. I had one of those clogs where you pour some stuff down the shower drain, you think it's better, and then like 2 days later it's back.
Oh no. So
I went to the store. I saw the Green Gobbler. It's a premium price, but I gave it a shot. Yeah, it was like firing a hot laser down my my drain. It's just totally vaporized. So to celebrate 300 episodes, we gotta throw this. We did Green Gobbler early, I want to say.
Yeah, we did
pre 100. But anyway. Red Rover 1001 says, be careful, it's a very strong product. They write, kitchen sink, parentheses, double sink, was so slow to drain, and each time it would back up into the other side. First I tried liquid plumber, used 2 bottles over a week and got nowhere. Then Drano Gel Max, same story. I used 2 bottles according to package directions. The sink is sluggish still, maybe even worse than at the beginning. A friend recommended the Green Gobbler, and so I used the entire bottle, half in each side of the sink. Left it overnight. In the morning, as directed, flushed both sinks with hot water, and amazingly, the dang things drained perfectly. I do suggest wearing rubber gloves when pouring. Very small drop burned my skin until I immediately rinsed it. 5 stars.
Yeah, I do recommend having like some sci-fi scientist cool goggles on when you're pouring this stuff down the drain.
Oh yeah. I got the big Linkin Park lead singer black glasses frames. That makes it sound so cool. He was cool and stuff because he's dead, but I'm more like Rivers Cuomo, big glass. I look just like Buddy Holly glasses, so I don't really have to do safety goggles much. I just imagine that drop hitting the skin and the slow like sizzle starting, like the aliens. Speaking of Alien vs Predator, the alien that spit is on you.
Ooh. Yeah, I gotta get that stuff off.
Yeah, or else it's gonna sizzle on through the ship, and you're gonna have a containment breach.
Man, how do you get both sides of a sink all plugged and gunked up?
Well, wait, when you get that deep, because they the clog is deep in the neck where they meet in the middle. The Y of the right in the butt crack there. It's all clogged up.
That tells me you're not. The one side surely has the garbage disposal. The other side, that's where you're doing your dishes mostly and stuff. You got the little plug thing where you turn and it can catch stuff in there.
This is a no disposal situation. I already know.
Oh,
Us plain people don't be having garbage disposals in our house, sir.
Even on a double sink, that's
no, definitely not. I've never had a garbage disposal in my whole life in any house I've ever lived in.
It's rough.
That was a novelty. I remember going to my dad's friend's house that he just moved in, and he's like, "Oh, Brent, you've never seen a garbage disposal? Check this out." And it was like ice cream cones his daughters didn't finish. Yeah, our fat asses can't be bothered to finish this food. Fucking make the house eat it. Chuck it in the. That's for the house.
Yeah, man. The Flintstones had garbage disposals.
No, it's much of you garbage disposal having folks just assume everyone's disposing of their. No, we throw it in the garbage like the good Lord intended.
I've been living a charmed life. Just watching it disappear down there.
We have. So yeah, all we got is a Y pipe. That's it's built for getting clogged, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Let 2 big pipes go into 1 little pipe, and then
that's just nature. Since the dawn of time, since the Nile River, it overflows. I mean, I heard about that fertile land.
Yeah. See, and the thing is, it's so when you're trying to use one half of the sink, the other sink is bubbling up with all the fart juice and the sink stink. It's bad.
Well, yeah, then you call on your Green Gobbler friend, and he goes to town.
Right, this is liquid garbage disposal. I gotta think there's people that out there that are just keeping these places in business. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, maybe once, maybe twice a year, I buy these type of products. And maybe even that is a little excessive in some people's minds, but there's got to be monthly. There's got to be people that have this on the old Amazon restock.
Oh.
Getting stuff out their sink.
Yeah, some people just don't know. Don't know how to do anything right. Ne'er-do-wells.
Some people are shitting into their sink. They don't even have a disposal. You catch your friend fucking pants down in the kitchen, hovering over the sink.
He assumes because you have, the sink head that detaches and it's got the sprayer. He's like, yeah, it's like a bidet. Don't you have a disposal?
Right. He's like, you say, what the hell are you doing? He said, I thought you had a disposal. I mean, the bidet is right there. He bends over. He's like, can you give me a spray, by the way? Do you have a review?
Yeah, let me see what I want to do here. I think I'll do this one. This is a Google review of the Piggly Wiggly in Galena, Illinois. Apparently there's still one out there in the land of Lincoln, and it delights me. But apparently it doesn't delight Google user Adam Moe. Adam writes, first, 5 stars to the checkout lady, but 0 to deli. One of the personnel was helping another customer while the other one played with the ovens and chicken to avoid getting my order. And when finally, after 10 minutes, the other customer was done, the first person took enough time to wrap up all were out. What the heck does that even mean? Took enough time to wrap up all were out after previous orders, and adding insult to injury, their best roast beef stinks. Never again. Backing up smaller businesses is good when they back you up. I'm not going to waste my time and money when there's another store less than half a mile away. 1 star.
What I want to dissect here, there's a lot going on, of course.
Yeah.
The best roast beef, it stinks. How did that go? He said, hey, give me your best roast beef. Give me a little nibble. He said, okay. He shaved off some roast beef. He put it to his nose. That fucking stinks. He spits on the deli worker.
Yeah, he took a little nibble and it was just a visceral. Get that out of here. It's like that look you give when you touch an electric fence or something. Just sort of like a foul, offended, like, what?
It's more like when you touch an electric fence and your hand involuntarily makes a fist, so then you're grabbing the whole electric fence and you stand there involuntarily screaming for like 5 seconds until finally you wrench it off.
He couldn't get the roast beef out of his mouth. It was just stuck there on his tongue.
just wrenching. With the roast beef stuck to the roof of his mouth. Just all the flavors cells eating up the fucking. There's a film of like stink in his mouth afterwards.
Takes a paper towel and
just runs to the fucking peanut butter aisle and cracks one of those open and takes a lick. That's his only relief.
Grabs the big old jug of water thing.
Goes to the eyewash station and just starts drinking.
God, your best roast beef.
Yeah, but just overall, I don't know. I don't walk up to any deli counter and expect to have sort of a pleasant experience. It's going to be like 2 out of 10.
It's going to be eerie or off in some way.
Yeah, the worker's going to have dead eyes. They're going to have other stuff to do. Like, it's just.
You're going to ask a question that like isn't a yes or no question, and it'll just say, yeah, it's good. Like, no, that isn't right. I said, is there very much, I can't even think of a yes or no question. Like,
yeah.
Between, like, the spicy chipotle chicken breasts and your best roast beef, which one is better for, like, kids? Yeah. No, I get that all the time. Huh?
Yeah, it's always understaffed. You always go in and, like, there might not even be someone there. They have to call another department.
Sorry, this isn't the 1990s anymore. We don't live in a paradise.
No, going to the deli in 1990s, there's like 30 workers standing around fucking throwing meat at you. None of it stinks.
Yeah, I just want to know what this person observed that they came to the conclusion that the other guy was playing with the ovens and chicken to avoid doing any work.
I gotta think dude had a fucking rotisserie chicken knob to do that was actually pretty.
I assume so.
Yeah, pretty taxing, labor intensive.
At the same time, if it's like 7:50 and the deli closes at 8, I'm just gonna be sticking my head in that oven for the next 10 minutes, watching those rotisseries go around.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the type of situation where like they needed that chicken done. There was 2 of them. Customer comes up and it's like, all right, I'll do the customers, you do the chicken, so we don't leave 2 hours past closing or whatever.
He's not like juggling rotisseries back there. He's not making him do a little dance for his own amusement.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like 90% of deli counters too, if they are trying to avoid you, they will just go behind the corner and like go on their phone.
Yeah, they'll disappear.
Yeah.
So many places they can disappear to.
Into the roast beef, it stinks, so no one will check. Every American grocery store deli counter has a secret elevator to a lounge. That's where they all went. They're still on the clock. That would be a great conspiracy to start.
Give me a deli job then.
There is no like labor shortage. It's just everywhere. It's paying everywhere to hang out in the clubhouse. Anyway, we're going to go down to our secret deli room and eat some stinky beef.
See ya.
Bye.
Hey everybody, thank you for listening to our lovely little podcast. If you'd like to go above and beyond in supporting our show, or have the most fabulous conversation starter since sliced bread, go to reviewparty.com. Click on shop and explore some fabulous t-shirt designs.
Where's your favorite place to wear a t-shirt?
On my body.
Mine is at the store.
That is a good place to wear a t-shirt. ReviewBuddy.com, click shop.
Why stop there?
Don't stop now.
Don't stop me now, because I'm buying a t-shirt. I'm buying a shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the episode, and welcome to... That's pretty good. That's not nasty beef at all. It's Apple reviews. I know, it's summer, so maybe you're like thinking it could be close to apple pie time. I don't know, 4th of July, America's 350 years old. God bless America. It's totally a great place to live and to have aspirations and national pride. This is a comedy show. Well, whatever. If you like apples and reviews, this is the intersection of those two things. From applerankings.com, we've got some Apple reviews. What is it? It's a website where one guy is like, I'm going to try some apples and write some whimsical reviews of them. There's a comments section where people can be like, yeah, man, that apple totally tastes like vomit. Or like, no, you got to use it in this way, and it's really good. We're just going to read the reviews and react to them. You can do whatever you want. This is America, right? I'm going to start with, speaking of America, the Empire Apple review. Quote, a spunky optimist. Isn't that what we are? Coming from humble beginnings, the Empire Apple manages to break free from its backwoods Red Delicious and Macintosh upbringing to strike out on its own in the unforgiving and inconsistent apple behemoth that is New York State, the Empire State. With a fascinating flavor profile, some describe as, quote, melon, quote, pineapple, or gag, quote, elderflower, if you are a pretentious liar who claims to know what elderflower tastes like. This well-balanced, juicy optimist has just enough gumption and spunk to survive in a dog-eat-dog, apple-eat-apple world. Unfortunately, like a down-home twang you just can't seem to shake, no apple can fully escape its roots, as piercing, barbed wire skin and slightly mealy flesh serve as shadows of the Empire's shameful past. It's true. You can make it here. You can make it anywhere. And while it's true. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. And while the Empire has survived in New York, it'll be up to future generations to spawn a kingdom that outgrows the region. Gets a 65 out of 100 for a mediocre rating.
The review sounded pretty positive, though. It's a nice mediocre.
It's a nice mediocre. Yeah, I guess you get it fresh. It might not be as mealy, but its skin might be a bit sharper.
Yeah, so, you lose me at mealy with any apple, honestly.
Yeah. I can survive a good gum cutting skin if it's not mealy.
Exactly. Yeah, I want shards like a rock.
Just that gravel.
Exactly.
Up next, we've got the Green Dragon Apple review. Quote, a disenchanting legend. A mythical Japanese heirloom from the 1920s, this smallish, freckly green beast has been reborn in the modern-day, quote, Pacific Northwest and masterfully rebranded by Apple alchemists as the mighty Green Dragon trademark. But despite finding success as an Asian export, the days of yore when dragons ruled the earth shall not be relived. For any that dare venture into the depths of the Green Dragon's lair may be rewarded by a treasure trove of flavor complexities, but will be quickly punished by a bruise-resistant dragon scale skin that will cut into your throat like the blade of Excalibur. With each bite, any initial juicy burst dissipates instantaneously as if met by white-hot dragon fire, as the saccharine sweetness, only matched by a maiden's embrace, fades into the realm of forgotten lore. Alas, this dragon is not the staggering legend that the packaging portends, and thus, those gallant souls who brought this underwhelming monster back into the fold are, sadly, unworthy of a knighthood. It is a 59, barely worth it.
I know this guy is a green apple hater, though. I know he hates Granny Smiths, and that's a fave to me.
Yeah, true.
That being said, these do look like sad little green and yellow apples. I'm looking at little pictures. I don't know. They don't look impressive to me. They do look sort of sad.
Yeah, they look, I don't know. They look like cheap rip-offs of the granny, of the OG.
Right. You could never be her.
Let's see. I've been sitting on this one a while. This is the Rocket with an IT at the end. Apple review, quote, a space-age novelty. These bite-sized lumps of space junk are more of a celestial fascination than an apple. Cutting-edge technology places each reddish star child in a plastic bottle rocket, pre-washed and ready to eat like an astronaut's prefab lunch. This allows weary travelers to munch these singularities straight from the fridge space nightmare bucket without fear of contracting cosmic bacteria. Unfortunately, each exceptionally crunchy bite is decimated by an apparent black hole, instantly sucking all taste and juiciness into inescapable oblivion. This phenomenon creates an unfathomable antimatter apple, leaving you munching a nothingness too profound to comprehend. Are these apples the dark matter physicists have been in search of for decades? I wouldn't rule it out. Gets bonus points, +1 good for kids, +1 for innovation. If you've looked it up, you can see it's almost like how you get tennis balls or racket balls in a tube. It's just like a tube of 3 apples. I mean, I can see some Jetsons world where you go to like the bank, the pneumatic tube delivers apples to you. That's sick. But also like packaging, come on. I didn't need that.
I've seen these around and it looks so, from a different world.
It's 63, another barely worth it.
Yeah. I was trying to get a better look at the picture here of these tennis balls. Walgreens.com, I found a review. A quick one. This is from Lornad. They say, cute in a tube. 24 days ago. I'm a senior citizen. I nearly stabbed my hand several times. Use pliers, knife. End up popping with scissors. LOL sad. Cute packing. Got my eye. Mother's Day. Looking for a healthy treat. 4 stars.
You know, they got all sorts of other fruit there. That's a healthy treat.
They wanted the cute in a tube rocket apple.
I guess. There's a comment, quote, review on this page that I feel like I would agree with. John, Apple consumer, writes, honestly, this apple just tastes too corporate. I don't know how to explain it, but it just doesn't have a soul in it. I vibe with that.
They look fake or something.
They look very fake. Like it's like when you see pictures on like Redfin or any sort of real estate website where the exposure has just been like cranked all the way up to make it extra colorful and bright like that. They did that for these apples.
It's got that fluorescent light aftertaste on these.
Here is the Modi apple review, quote, the Italian disgrace. This Italian disgrace, named after famed artist Amedeo Modigliani, is a flavorless lump whose taste is indiscernible from a paper napkin spit on by a donkey. Only those familiar with Modigliani's work, so no one, can fully appreciate the appropriateness of this apple's name. His paintings of distorted, mirthless faces both resemble the warped contours of this knobbly crank, as well as the dissatisfied facial expressions of those unfortunate enough to choke down a fruit destined to be forgotten by history. Bonus points for being bred with greenhouse gas emissions in mind, but still a 44, giving it a horse food ranking.
No, it does look like these are apples you would feed to animals.
Yeah.
With long faces, which is funny because Modigliani always drew very long faces.
Interesting. We've got like the top comment is, hey Modi fans, Amy Snyder here, director of sales and marketing at JJB Family Farms, the crew that nurtures this ridiculously crunchy masterpiece. We're 3 weeks into California harvest and oh so thankful for Mother Nature's, that's capital Mother Nature's kindness this summer. The first few lots of 3-pound Modi bites, 2-pound bags, and beautiful bulk are hitting California. Man, there's an ad. I'm going to stop reading because it's an ad.
Yeah.
But wow. I guess they're desperate
So the advertising person needed something to do that day.
I guess. You see like Oreo commenting on Reels, so whatever. Everybody be doing it. Let's see how many. I got a few more. I'm gonna save that one. I've been saving that one. I'm gonna keep saving it. I'm gonna end on. Oh no, I don't want to. I'll do this one, yeah, because we need something that he actually likes. This is the King David Apple review. Quote, "The Tart of Arkansas. A tart heirloom discovered by the legendary Stark brothers in the Ozarks in 1893, this tomato-shaped, mahogany-skinned assemblage of complex flavors will grab your attention just long enough for you to realize the king is dead. In fact, even the Stark brothers carelessly discarded the King David apple once its tenuous grasp on the throne was usurped by the upstart Red Delicious, which won their company's apple contest the very next year and was quickly trademarked. While King David still rules over a tiny smattering of fiefdoms across America, its empire is a pitiful echo of a reign that never was. If tartness is to rule the day, look to the Kanzi for a more steadfast leader. This is, however, his top-ranked sour apple. Bonus points +1 for sour. It's a 71. Pretty good."
I'd try it. It does look like a medieval apple.
It's got some, that dark hue is like,
Yeah, Robin Hood would be shooting this motherfucker with an arrow. Well, thanks for bringing us back to the apps.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Oh, here's another John Apple consumer. He says it's so ugly, oh my god, and it tastes horribly mediocre. Oh, that's rough. Oh well.
What's the next Honeycrisp apple breeder? David Bradford might have the answer. The Splendid Table. So, if you guys want to do further homework, you can go read that article. But yeah, let me read a review, huh? This one is terribly relevant. I guess. No, yeah. People are talking about these damn movies. We're talking about Backrooms. I got a review from IMDb. I don't know about you, Matt, but I've been, ever since Backrooms been advertised, I've been like, oh man, they're making a movie about like a creepypasta image aesthetic from the internet 10 years ago. They're making a movie about the Photoshop pictures that people post on
Yeah, get it.
Yeah, I just don't. Hollywood is running out of stuff to capitalize on, what I thought. But then people at work talking to me like that. Like, it's so crazy. So I don't know. Maybe people miss that they were posting images of offices on Facebook groups and stuff and being like, whoa, isn't this creepy looking? So I don't know, but people are excited. Like Primer Ray, I think. Primer Ray. Or Primera E? Who knows? A visually powerful new shape for psychological horror. Backrooms is one of the most interesting horror films I have recently seen because it feels genuinely different. It does not simply repeat the used formulas of modern horror. It expands the genre through psychological fear, liminal spaces, trauma, memory, emotional collapse. What makes the film even more fascinating is its origin. It comes from a creepypasta and from Kane Parsons' YouTube universe. No, he was... editor's note, it was just fucking a picture aesthetic, and then that's not where it came from. These people were also capitalizing on just like this weird picture. Like people would go in a basement of an old building, take a picture, and everyone would be like, wow, isn't this creepy? Which makes the project feel like a real generational shift. A24 taking the risk of giving that strange internet-born concept the face to become a feature film feels important. The space to become a feature film feels important. The result is ambitious, weird, risky, and surprisingly effective. One of the strongest elements is the cinematography. The film uses detailed shots, side profiles, overhead shots, wide frames, close-ups, high angles, low angles to build tension and disorientation. The camera does not just observe the character, it traps them. The yellow-green palette inside the backroom creates a constant feeling of uncertainty, while the exterior scene uses contrast light and the time of day to reality from psychological collapse. The film reminded me of The Lighthouse, not because they are the same, but because they are both focused, actor-driven psychological stories built around isolation and internal damage. Here, the horror is not only what exists inside the backrooms, but what about the characters carry in with them? Chiwetel Ejiofor is excellent as Clark. His character does not evolve upward. He descends further into his own misery. Renee Trientsev is also very strong, giving the film a more vulnerable and emotional counterpoint. Some of the second characters do not stand out as much. The ending leaves the door open in a way that may divide viewers. Still,
Close that door.
Backrooms is strange. Original, well-acted, visually powerful, and atmospheric 9 out of 10.
Man, it's really unsettling when the world is piss-colored. Yeah.
Someone pissed. They're using colors in the cinematography. I've never seen that in a movie before.
Camera angles really wowed me.
Have you guys seen these movies that are using camera angles now?
Well, my goodness. Alfred Hitchcock, who? What? Vertigo, what? Steven Spielberg, Crash Zoom, huh?
They're putting cameras on cranes, people. It's insane.
You can shoot from above, below, behind, in, out, over, and under. I mean, I do enjoy, like, some novelty, the different applications. Like, hey, Multiverse of Madness, I know, is a divisive film, but when we got some clearly Sam Raimi camera movements, it's like, dang, yeah, that feels good because it's different.
Right. I will say, like, I think he's the exception to this sort of rule we're making fun of right here, where, of course, you can move the camera. When Sam Raimi's moving the camera, there's some panache on it. He does it like nobody else, for sure. I just feel like this whole liminal space thing, like, it's cool. It's a fun new vibe that you can, like, put horror in a different context in, and there's definite it complements horror because it's like the space can reflect the characters' insides, which apparently also has never been done in a horror movie before or some shit. But like, I feel like in 6 years it's gonna be like zombie movies in the 2000s. We're just gonna be like I like this liminal horror stuff, but Jesus Christ, can we do anything else? Yeah,
I could certainly see it being walked out until it's a horse that's dead, beaten to death. Put a fork in it. Yeah, we're going to be watching Backrooms 7 while, like, the new Korean liminal space horror movie is, like, everyone's talking about that. And then there's going to be Michael Bay's going to do a liminal horror movie or something. I mean, everyone's going to be like, can we stop? I don't know that I find liminal spaces too creepy or unsettling either. It's just like, it's a vibe of a place. Yeah. All places have a vibe. And liminal space, sure, it's like, ooh, undefinable because it's empty. But, like, look at the first Saw. They're just in a room. Kind of vague room. It looks like it's a room, a stinky beef type room, too. Yes, that's where the guys keep the best roast beef. And wow, the novelty of taking something from the internet, as if there aren't like 100,000 podcasts of people reading stuff off of Reddit that have, for whatever reason, been monetized and made successful. Wow, this is a generational shift here, my guy. Yeah, for sure. No, it's just like you take content that clearly people are engaging with and enjoy, and then change its medium, and your assumption is correct. People will most likely still enjoy it to an extent where you can at least make your money back. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting at. It's like they're saying this is so like a ridiculous like risk of a movie, and to me it's like the most calculated like unrisky horror movie that's been dropped, but that isn't a sequel in a long time. Small cast, small like effects. Like they did like scenic painting, and I saw some reel like, ooh, instead of this being a long hallway behind them, it's actually just it's a scenic backdrop that was painted, and it's a painting that looks like it's a hallway, which I do appreciate them doing that over visual effects. But man, I don't know.
There's definitely like artistry in the movie, the directing, the set work, the acting, the writing. If that's all good, it's gonna be a good movie. But like, I don't know. Spend the review talking about that instead of like how cool this internet fad is.
Do you think if we put Mario on a sock, people might like to wear People like Mario in his games. I wonder if we did like a Mario on a tube sock. Or a starter jacket with Mario on it. Generational idea. Yeah.
And speaking, this does have me thinking about how people talk about the Mario movie for some fucking reason too. It's like, they're making fucking cartoon 3D movies now. It's great. I saw Donkey Kong in it, Seth Rogen. Oh, funny stuff, dude.
And it did so well. Wow. Yeah, because any kids movie that you can bring kids to is going to do well.
Yeah, it did so well because like it made fucking $10 billion in China. Just like Fast and the Furious 17 or whatever.
You know why that makes money? Because you don't need to translate.
Yeah. Or Chris Pratt going, I don't know, what's my Yahoo? Goomba, Koopa.
I'm going to save the day. Sidebar though, I'm watching Guardians 3 for the first time now, and I actually do like his performance in that. I was like, wow.
Oh yeah.
Good, and it's been a while since I've been like, I like you again, Chris Pratt, at least in this movie.
Yeah, I think Guardians 3 may be the last bastion of likable Chris Pratt performances.
Oh well, I'll take it.
Yeah, Guardians 3 is a bang. Let's just talk about this is a Guardians of the Galaxy 3 podcast. We're going to get Michael Rooker on here next week.
Yeah.
You know, when they're directing Guardians 3, I can't even do an impression to him. He just sounds
all right. Well, Mary Poppins, y'all.
Like that. That's pretty good. This is pretty good. Oh, you know what? This is like sort of a Backrooms liminal space connection here. We talked about Sam Raimi earlier. He's got a deadbeat brother he puts in all his movies. We're talking about James Gunn movie. He's got a deadbeat brother he puts in all his movies.
Connections. Whoa. Multiverse. Whoa.
This is groundbreaking stuff that they're not doing on podcasts anywhere else, everybody. This is really, truly amazing. Go see Backrooms. Support your local movies.
I've also heard Obsession is phenomenal, so go see that if you're a horror fan too.
Yeah, people talking about goddamn movies again. It does make me happy.
Mm-hmm.
Obsession probably too scary for me to watch. Backrooms probably too contrived for me to watch. But hey, I'm glad people are going to the movies again.
Word.
I'm more of for better or for worse, I'm more of a Star Wars Mando and Grogu kind of guy, but I understand the baggage with that as well. Believe you me. But that's enough review party for this week, I think.
Yeah.
We're gonna end the podcast, and I'm gonna tell you a bunch of stuff to do. Never been done before on a podcast. Thank you, listener. We got new episodes every Tuesday. Love to have you there. New episode. That's right. Hashtag Tuesday Reviews Day. New episodes. Woo! If you'd like to send in a funny review for us to funny over, please send a review. Hyperlink is the awesomest screenshots, but whatever you gotta do, send it to reviewparty.com@gmail.com. Include a little name so we can give you a little credit for it.
If you want to reach out to us or engage with us in a different way, hey, we are on Instagram and TikTok @reviewparty.com and on Twitter @reviewpartypod. You can just like the content that we post there. You can leave little comments and we'll like it. We'll respond if we're able to keep our heads on our shoulders and we're like, I haven't spent too much time on Instagram today, so I feel like I can take the time if our brains haven't fully rotted, by noon already. Then we'll be like, haha, we like what you said. Here's what we say back. You never know what could happen. It's a total wild card grab bag. Try it yourself and find out. Or, hey, we sometimes post reviews on Letterboxd. We sometimes put our stuff on YouTube as well. And if you're just itching for even more, go to reviewparty.com. That's our website. There's a blog. There's a shop. There's listening platforms. If you got a little sad email that's like, we've appreciated you listening, but it's time for us to shut down, go there, and I'm sure 20% of those listed there have shut down, but the other 80% might still be clipping, might still be humming, and just waiting for you to latch on.
Yeah, speaking of Instagram, I think Instagram's back, baby. Instagram, Matt's been posting consistently on Instagram for as long as this fucking podcast has been posting consistently. And it's finally, I feel a little bit of recognition for it. Shout out to the real ones who are plugging it every week. I
think actually something from Backrooms that I posted like got some visibility. People were like, ooh, like that.
Exactly. We're doing it right. But anyway, yeah, shout out to the real ones who've been, because Instagram don't make it easy to see our content for some freaking reason.
Fickle mistress.
Yeah, fickle mistress. So yeah, extra shout outs to homies that have been double tapping, leaving funny little comments. We see you. Yeah, we see you. Know what I see with my ears? Some music that is played throughout the episode. Bread for Breakfast by the Nosebleeds. Thanks to the homies for letting us sample their song to give this here show a little life. You can look up some more great tunes by them, Nosebleeds, wherever you get your music. It's just one word. That's it. That's the same as the dictionary. I got a review from Amazon to send us out of here. Oh yeah, like, favorite, subscribe, whatever the button is, wherever you are, hit it. It helps a lot. From Amazon, we got the multi-purpose fire extinguisher 4-pack, 21 ounce each, with wall bracket, water-based foam, no residue, for kitchen, grease, electrical fires, portable small extinguisher for home, vehicle, and office. This review is written by Tired of Getting Hosed. They title it, Everyone Needs a Few. They write, Everyone should have a few. 5 stars.